Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Jay saying welcome to another edition of Beast Mode Garage. And we got another project here that we are working on. We got ourselves a 1949 Ford Coupe. That does come to us from the good folks of Mortar Max. As you can see, your boy couldn't wait. He already got the car out of the box. So yeah. And I'm debating as to what direction I want to go with this. So I want to go lowrider, and if I do go lowrider, I'm debating as to whether or not I want to put these big boys right here on this car. I think that would look good. You know what I'm saying? If I give it the proper ride height, but then I don't know. I'm leaning more towards these, the classic Kragers that's also been sitting in my small toolbox. I kind of like these because, you know, they got that classic, that lowrider feel, but then it's also a muscle car type look too. You know what I mean? It works well with classic hot rods too, like the Ford, like the old Fords. You know what I'm saying? Now, truth be told, Ford is my least favorite American automaker. I'm a GM guy. I know I can hear the Ford guys in my comments right now. Shocker! Hey, look, your boy was born into a GM family, all right? My dad is a GM guy, so naturally I'm a GM guy. You know what I'm saying? I do love classic Fords. I mean, obviously, you know, I got some love. Ooh, I almost fell. I got some love for Ford. You know what I mean? I do love the F-150s. You know what I mean? I do love the Ford pickups. Ford pickups always hold a special place in my heart. So yeah, the F-150 Harley Edition, towing the classic 1948 Ford Harley Edition that I lowered, kept the original wheels. All I did was just lower that thing, you know, nothing too major. It's holding a 1958 Harley in the bed there. So yeah, I got a soft spot for Fords, you know, or you know, at least the classic Fords. I'm not gonna say all Fords, just most of the classic Fords. I even got a soft spot for, you know, these old F-150s. Got a 79 F-150 that's been drop downs, rocking the torque thrust there. Set that aside. You know what I'm saying? We got a Ford. If I can bring this into the shot. We got a Ford Police Cruiser, Crown Vic, lowrider. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. So yeah, I got some love for the Fords, you know what I'm saying? Here's my classic Ford F100, rocking the giant 24-inch, if not 26-inch spokes with the white walls. Fun fact, these spokes are actually supposed to be for a 1/18 scale car, but I thought these work really well for the classic F100 since it has the huge wheel hubs. So I decided to take advantage of that. With those big boys, those big monsters on there. So yeah, always have a soft spot for, you know, like I said, the classic pickups, the F1s, the F100s, and of course the F150s. I love the Ford Mustangs. You know what I'm saying? The classic 60s Mustangs. Even the Mustang 2s, I think those are pretty dope. Then of course, you know, your Fox bodies that would come later on in the 80s. You know what I mean, your 90s Mustangs, and then of course, you know, in the 2000s when they started to go with that classic look, but with a modern flair. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a brilliant move on Ford's part when they did that with the Mustangs. So yeah, a lot of the newer Fords, not really a huge fan of, except for maybe the Ford Ranger pickup. When they brought those back, I was like, okay, those are actually kind of nice. Not feeling the new F-150s, the current day F-150s, and F-250s, F-350s, whatever F-50 series that they got going on. Mustangs still look nice. Not a fan of the Mustang SUV hybrid or electric vehicle or whatever the fuck that is. I think those are ugly. I'm sorry, they just are. But anyway, back to the 49 Ford Coupe. I do want to see if just doing a wheel swap will lower this car, much like I did with the red and white 57 Chevy that I did for the homie AlphaTyler. Shout out to the homie AlphaTyler. Update, he did just receive his red and white 57 Chevy Bel Air lowrider that I built for him. So yeah, he did an actual unboxing during a live stream not long ago. So yeah, shout out to the homie for that. And yeah, so let's go ahead, let's get this party started. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the body off of its chassis. So let me go ahead, let me grab a screwy driver. We'll grab a screwy driver. Let's see, I think this screwy driver will do the trick. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of this screw.
Few inches later.
All right, this screwy from St. Louis right here is really messing with me right now. It don't want to come off. I don't know why.
Why?
Come on. This thing is fighting with me. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. Let's take off the next screw. Okay, this one's coming out. So what's this guy's excuse anyway? Just gonna leave that alone. Luckily in the back we only got one screw. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pop this guy off. Lefty loosey. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Alright, I think we is good. Oh yeah, we definitely good. Let me see. Alright. So we see what we're working with here in the back. So if I want, I do have an opportunity to drop the back a little bit if I want to, but I want to wait. And then look at this. See this? See, that's what I'm saying, man. You never know what you're gonna get until you take these cars apart. Because look, now I have some plastic here that I can easily drill through if I want to lower the front. Mortar Max, why couldn't you have done the same thing with the 57 Chevy Bel Air?
Why?
Very disappointed with y'all on that. Freaking Mortar Max, man. What the hell, man?
You blew it.
All right, y'all. So I am grabbing one of my many wire clothes hangers. Actually, really is the wire clothes hanger that I've been hacking up to make my axles. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this up if I can find my cutting pliers. Should be in one of these drawers. All right, got them. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Okay. I think I got my length here figured out. Giggity.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
I think we want to go about that long. That should work. So let's go ahead and let's get this cut up. I say it, boy. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a little short. Nah, we is good. We is a goodie. Let me see. Now we're gonna bust out the drill. Bust out the power drill. Gotta get my drill bits. Need to compare the size of the drill bit. We need to go slightly smaller than the axle. Let's see. So yeah, how you can tell how big you need to go. Just, you want a drill bit that's going to be slightly smaller than your axle. The reason why is because with Pegasus, which is where I got these wheels from, as well as the lowrider wire wheels that the red and white 57 Bel Air has, the back of these wheels, for some reason, there's like a little inner ring, like towards like the outer edge of the hole here that needs to be drilled. There's like some excess plastic that needs to just be drilled out of the way so you could properly fit your new wheels onto on your new axles for your die cast and or plastic model, depending on what you're working with. So yeah, apologies if that's a little loud. But as you can see, this is what I'm doing here. I'm widening out these holes.
Giggity.
So I can properly fit these new wheels onto the wire clothes hanger rods or axles. Wire clothes hanger axles, easy for me to say. So make sure that the tips are not all, frayed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our axle into our pliers like so. And we're going to try to apply the wheel. Let's see if I can do this on camera.
2 hours later.
They always want to fight with me every time. Let me play. 2
Tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure.
It is pissing me right the fuck off because I'm trying to do all the things to properly accommodate this wheel, and it's just not wanting to cooperate. Ah, dude. It's like, get your ass on there.
Few inches later.
All right, y'all. I think we finally got it. I'm saying, man, there's always something with these cars, or with these custom pieces, rather, not the cars, but the custom pieces I'm trying to put on these cars. I just want to fight with you. Just want to fight with your boy, and they lose every time. It's like they want to fuck around, they want to find out. It's like, dude, don't fight with your boy. You'll lose every time. I'm saying, just do what you're designed to do, so we can move on to the next project. So let's see how we look in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Woo! We're getting excited. I'm so excited. I can't help myself. Alright, let's see the other side. Let's make sure we don't have any hiccups on the other end. So basically what you're hearing is me doing this. Using some sandpaper here to kind of, you know, get the ends nice and smooth like. Let's drill out the back of this other wheel so we can adapt that to the new axle. Come on, drill. Alright. This thing is just constantly fighting with me. Oh, I think we got it. Oh yeah. Alright, y'all, let's see how we fitting up in here. Ooh, I think the axle's a little too long, so we might have to trim some excess off. Let's go ahead and let's do that. And that means I'm gonna have to grind down the tip again. Just a tip.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Alright, let's see how we're looking now with the rod trimmed out. And ooh, that actually feels much better. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fucking dope. I'm really excited. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but I'm very much excited. Now, don't worry about these original hubcap wheels. I'm definitely gonna save those. I get like another Ford or something, then I can reuse those hubcap wheels. Oh shit, what happened here? Alright, let's fix that. But anyway, that's all I'll say. I can use those hubcap wheels on another classic Ford, should I get one. And yeah. So yeah, I would say my top three of the American automakers, my top three would be GM is number one, obviously. Then Chrysler is my number two. And then I would say Ford is my number three. So just because Ford is my least favorite doesn't mean I dislike Fords altogether or anything like that. Like I said, I'm just very picky with certain areas of Fords and of certain vehicle types. So anyway, let me see, where is my wired clothes hanger? Ah, there it is. Go ahead, I'm gonna cut another axle for the front. So yeah, let me go ahead and cut off some of this excess stuff because I can't really work too much with the bent stuff. It doesn't quite work quite right if I try to make the bent segments into little axles. Trust me, I tried. It doesn't work very well. So we'll toss the parts of the wire hanger that's bent and we'll focus on the straight portion. So now this is all that's left pretty much of the wired hanger. Let's see here. Let's see. So while I'm working on this, guys, feel free to let me know, comment section down below, what's your favorite American automaker, or if you don't have a a favorite American automaker? What are some other automakers you like out there? What are some of your favorite cars? What is your dream car? Feel free to share any of that in the comment section down below. And let's be civil about it, all right? We don't need to, go off the rails, fly off the handle, and show hatred towards each other just because of our vehicle preferences and whatnot, our automaker preferences and whatnot. Hey man, I love all aspects. I love and appreciate all aspects of the car culture, whether it's lowriders, hot rods, muscle cars, you know what I'm saying, even tuners. Like I like some of the import tuners, you know what I mean, because I feel like they all bring something to the table and they all inspire, new creative ideas in all aspects of the car culture. So yeah. Plus, no matter what, man, I mean, all this stuff is fun, dude. You know what I mean? So that's what it should be about at the end of the day. Having fun with it, liking what you like, you know what I'm saying? We don't all have to like the same things. You have your preference, I have mine, it's all good. Let's just appreciate the fact that, hey, we all are just contributors into the car culture. All right. Got our holes, or this hole drilled out in the back of this wheel. We're gonna get the new front axle started. So yeah, I feel like every aspect of the car culture has its place. You know what I mean? Whether I'm into it or not, doesn't matter. I feel like all aspects of it has its place. All right, y'all, we got the first wheel on for the front. Gonna try to measure out. Try to measure out for the other side. I think we're gonna go that route. Apologies if I didn't get that in the shot or not. I'm really trying to focus on what I'm doing here so I don't hurt myself, because your boy has hurt himself accidentally. I want to put that out there. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. I have hurt myself accidentally working on these things. Hey, it happens, man. Accidents happen. It is what it is. Alright, let's see how we're looking in the front here. I think that's a little too much. We're going to want to trim that down just a little bit. Come on. We almost done. We in the final stretch. Come on, baby. Don't fight it. Think we got it. Think we got her. I think we got her, please. In case my nephew happens to be watching, me and him and messing around on GTA Online a lot lately. Shout out to the nephew. I do want to get him a diecast car because he's getting into cars too. Thanks to us playing GTA Online, he's really been getting into cars and stuff, and really just finding his own style as far as like what he likes. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's the money right there. I think that's the ticket. Let me get the chassis on. I won't screw the screws on all the way. I don't know, maybe I will. I mean, it's not really that difficult to, take stuff right off. Although, apparently it's more difficult to put stuff right back on, as y'all saw me struggle a little bit with the chassis. The wheels in the front need to be a little wider to accommodate the chassis. Like, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Fuck! I need to cut a wider chassis, axle. Bitch. That is a son of my bitch. I knew that was too good to be true though. So let's see, I'm gonna have to compare the one I already cut to how much longer I need to go. Alright, I think I got it. By Joe, I think I got it. My attempt is to try to sound British. Feel free to say that was an epic fail. By Jove. by Jove, I actually think I got it. And nope, I did not. I don't think I did. Hold on. Or maybe I did. I'm just underestimating myself. Ah, okay. So the chassis is just a little wider than the engine bay. That is a weird design. Weird. I don't know why MotorMax decided to do that. Made that a thing, but they did. So, okay, let's put this on. Let's see. All right. Okay, I think I can work with that. All right, that's not too terrible. That's not too terrible. Let's go ahead and get these screws back in. So yeah, enjoy the view of the more modern Harley edition that has my lighter back there in the bed, hauling the 48 Ford F1 that's been lowered. And again, that's all I did to the 48. Those wheels came with that truck, and actually those wheels, the outer part of the rim, I don't know how well it's showing in the lighting or with the lighting, but the outer part of the wheels I did paint to simulate chrome beauty rings, you know, just to kind of give the rims, you know, that chrome look in there. And then the inner rim will be the only part that's painted. And you got like the matching chrome hubcaps. I don't know, I just like that look, you know what I mean, with the outer rims being chrome, the hubcaps being chrome, and just the innermost part of the rim being painted. I don't know, I just feel like that it adds to the overall look of the car or the truck. And I like that the 48 is painted in the Harley Davidson colors with the classic Harley Davidson logo. And then in the back, I don't know how well you can see it, but that's a 58 Harley Davidson motorcycle. I'm not sure which model. I want to say it's a Panhead, but I don't think so. I might be wrong. But anyway, so we got our 49 Ford Coupe. Ooh, she don't want to roll. Well, the back rolls. Oh, and that's because the tires are rubbing up against the inner part of the front here. I think that's why. Yeah, that's exactly why. So they're gonna be rubbing, but not in the best way. I'm gonna have to later Dremel out the outer part of the chassis here, so those wheels can roll a little bit better. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, she is there. Yeah, I think she looks a lot better with those Kragers on it. I think it's better than these. I mean, she could probably pull these off, but I don't know. I think the Kragers was the better way to go. Feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I don't know. I may change my mind again, and I may go with the classic wire wheels. Maybe I'll go with center gold wire wheels with the chrome knockoffs and the chrome outer rim. I think that would be dope. It'll go nice with this color, this root beer kind of color, or this black cherry color. But for now, I'm digging this look. You know what I mean? It's got lowrider elements to it. It's got the classic hot rod, you know, elements to it. Doors do open, by the way. I do love the color of the interior. I like that the interior is a lighter, like more tan color. And here's another thing that really bothers me. Okay, so you see how this door opens, right? The little window right there and the bigger window. MotorMax, yo, the 57 Chevy, where you had the windows attached to the windshield and whatnot, and not with the door. If you can do this, why couldn't you give us accurate 57 Chevy doors? That's just a little irritating. Hood does open, if I can get it to open. There we go. You see the motor inside. Pretty nice. The deck lid does open. Got some space back there. I don't know, maybe I could put little hydraulic pumps, little air ride tank, maybe some speakers or something back there, speaker box back there. There's another website, I believe it's called Hoppin' Hydros. That's another one of my favorite hobby accessory websites I like to go to, where you can get like little speaker boxes know what I mean, with actual speakers in the enclosures and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. I might get me some for this, although you know you're probably not gonna see them most likely, which is why I'm usually hesitant in getting stuff like that for these cars. But yeah, but there you have it though, guys. 49 Ford Coupe. I will fix the front and probably do an separate updated video, you know, if I get it rolling. So yeah, but anyway, she is done, and that's it. Simple wheel swap, and as you can see, you know, let me bust out the original wheels. You can see the size difference. Well, probably it'll help if I hold it like this. But you can see the considerable size difference between the stock wheels and the custom Kragers. And it just drops her down very significantly. And yeah, I think this will be the ride height I'm gonna stick with, at least for now. Oh, okay. Because as you can see, the front wheels, they lined up with the most bottom part of the chassis. That's why these front wheels won't roll. Okay, they're actually not touching the table here. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have to Dremel that out. That'll probably be a separate video, a separate updated video. I'm gonna Dremel that out so I can get the front down. And yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely leaving this video as is, because that is funny. I'm like, man, why are these front wheels rolling? We got a problem here, Houston. We definitely got a problem there. So yeah. All right, y'all, but that's gonna do it for this video, man. Project. I think I'm gonna call this Project Sexual Chocolate, only because it does look like a chocolate. You know what I mean? A nice sweet chocolate ride. You know what I'm saying? With that metallic chocolatey color. Man, look at this. Man, I'm starting to drool because now I'm in the mood for some chocolate. So yeah, Project Sexual Chocolate, aka the 1949 Ford Coupe. Sitting on some Kragers. Yeah, I'll definitely do a part 2 video where I show you guys how we can fix the bottoming out issues with the front. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, y'all know the deal. Like, comment, share, and of course subscribe, especially if you're new and you're digging the vibes. Very much appreciate it. Until next one, y'all have a blessed one. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.